question says the population of Bangladesh was 105 million in 1995. In 2010 it was 148 million. If the population continues growing at a constant rate and there is 144,000 square kilometers of land in the country, in what year will there be 10 square meters of land per person? Okay, and then some equations are given. The most important equation being this one, the rate of growth of the population with regard to time is this. And then 144,000 square kilometers is equal to 144,000 times 10 to the 6 square meters. So in order to find out how much people there would need to be for there to be 10 square meters of land per person, you would just divide this number by 10 and you would get that you would need 144 times 10 to the 8 people for it to be at 10 square meters per person. Alright, so let's start working. So to find the equation, we have to fill in the values that are given to us. So the rate of change of population is, this is what we want to calculate. Okay. So now, as you can see, this is the differential equation. It's not that hard to split up, and once it's split up you should end up with 1 over dp, which is equal to 1 over d minus 1995 dt. Now, since the variables are split, we can just take the integral of both sides. This side will end up with natural log of p minus 105 times 10 to the 6, which is equal to natural log of t minus 1995 plus the constant. Okay, so now what we want to solve for is this value here, because that is the population at any given point in time. So we'll end up with p of t 105 times 10 to the 6, which will be equal to e to the power of ln t minus 1995 plus c. Right, so now we're just solving for pt. A is just e to the c and then plus. Okay, so now we have a general equation, and the next step would be to calculate whatever A is. Alright, so to do that we're going to be using the fact that they give us the population in 2010, which is 148 million. So we just plug in those values. 148. Alright, so then using a simple calculation, we get that A is equal to 148 minus 105 over 15. And putting that in the calculator, you get 'A' is equal to this value. So that's 28 Right, so we'll just round it off, and we'll end up with the equation that P of t is equal to 2866 . So now the question asks, in what year will the population be 144 times 10 to the 8, because that is the population at which there will be exactly 10 square meters per person. Okay, so now we're just solving for t, because we already know what the population should be. So that should be 144 times 10 to the 8. Okay, so go to the calculator. We have 144 times 10 to the power of 8 minus divided by that, and plus 9. Okay, so according to the calculation, this particular set of criteria will happen somewhere between the year 6981 and 6982.